back.
Yes, we are back. It's Tuesday night.
Whoa!
It's Tuesday night. It's indeed Tuesday night.
Indeed.
How are you, Per?
Well, I'm fine. I'm fine, Maestro. It's great to be back. It's Tuesday night, and this is where we belong, isn't it?
It is absolutely. I'm really feeling comfortable in this. And last week we had this weight thing, and you know what happened to me? I lost 10 kilos. Today, it is 24 days. In 24 days, 10 kilos. I've got 4 more to go, 3.90 to be exact.
That's great, Maestro. Yeah.
And yeah, I feel great. I feel absolutely fantastic. And I didn't feel any sort of wish for more food. I just, and everything tastes so good when you don't eat too much. It's really great. So that's fantastic. So what have you been up to this week?
Wow, I've been walking quite a lot, tried to get some exercise, even though the weather was really terrible yesterday. It was like walking in the ocean, very cold one, it was muddy, it was slushy, it was But I was trying to say that everyone who has lost 10 kilos knows what an extreme task it is, how hard it is to do that. I'm really impressed. It's really something to do. I mean,
well, you have to be very decisive and not eat in the evenings and so on. But
you feel so comfortable.
I've been doing a lot of editing now. I have edited the trumpet concerto for Pacho Flores. I sent the first edit to him. I got this enormously enthusiastic response, so he's very happy. It's going to be exciting. I think now I'm into the double concerto, Un Sueño Morisco, and I'm sort of 1/3 into it, and it's going to be so much fun. So we have a lot tonight. We have, of course, a new release, but we have also Omicron here in. We were supposed to have Lars II Ulstadius with us, but he's just freezing of fever right now. So he's really wanted to be part of this.
It's terrible right now. I just got my on Sunday I got my 3rd shot. I still I'm a bit sore in my arm actually, but it feels good to have it, So
that's good. So you don't
when it comes, I will be prepared. But anyway, a fantastic. Sorry, Maestro.
we will have Anki Svan here.
We will. We're very excited to have her on.
Because we have this wonderful release of Kristi Dårar again, Kornet har sin vila. And we're going to talk a little bit of why this became such a streaming hit. It's because they're totally unknown. They are also anonymous. They don't want to be seen.
No.
And
I haven't met them. You met them in the studio, but I don't know them actually. So it's to me they are very mysterious actually.
Yeah, it is. But since we don't have Lars here with us, we're going to also talk a little bit about, take the opportunity to talk a little bit about the future. And we have coming up soon a Mozart festival.
Yeah.
It's going to be very, 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 very exciting. And we have, for instance, this wonderful clip. Something that everyone recognizes.
Here it is.
This is, of course, who could it else be? Listen to this. Okay. Well.
Wow. Could it be the one and only?
The ending is so fantastic here. It's one of our, of course, say the name.
Could it be? Wait a bit. Could it be perhaps Maestro Pöntinen playing your Steinway D?
Yes, of course.
Now listen to this.
It's really. It was such a joy to do this with Roland. And
Of course.
One of my best experiences as a musician, I think, to sit and edit this and put it together. He's such a genius, and the way he plays this. So this is going to be coming on, and we have also some more fantastic Mozart interpreters. Tobias Caron, great flute player, with another fantastic pianist, Mats Wiegler.
Yeah.
So just go ahead and play a little bit of that.
I sure will. Here it is.
This is amazing.
Wow.
You don't want to interrupt it and talk, because it's it's so fun, because Tobias was a sort of friend of James Galway, and James Galway always thought that Tobias was his predecessor, and no, his follower.
No.
And the fact is that this recording Tobias got when he was 10 years old of Galway, and he always wanted to record it. And when you listen to the two recordings now, it's like Tobias is just shining compared to Galway. Galway is great, it's not that, but this is just shining. You should go out and compare. It's unbelievable. This is one of my favorite soloists in the world.
Yeah, and I mean the sound of the recording is just phenomenal. I mean, the piano sound and the flute sound as well is just.
It's a good studio we have, and we have fantastic microphones, and it's such a pleasure to do this. So, but and then of course we have another very exciting release coming up. Is it next week, or when is it?
It's next week, Maestro. Yes, it is. I started to stutter a bit. Yes. Wow.
Composer's portrait of Egland.
Oh my goodness! Yes.
And listen, play some of this. This is some of the more popular stuff you choose. There are going to be some really heavy orchestra music on this CD too, of this release too, of this album. But here is a little example of your arrangements.
Oh, you were thinking about that one. Yes, here it is. Yes, of course.
Wow.
It's
amazing. I mean, this it's not an arrangement. It's really a theme and variation.
Yeah.
Like a Liszt theme and variation thing, or something like Paganini wrote, and the orchestration is really sublime. And we did this. You wrote this as a commission for our tour with the Israel Enki Orchestra when we were in Scandinavia.
And it's Shmuel Elbas on mandolin. And the thing is, I'd never written for mandolin before, so I had no clue what he really could do. But he is a fantastic musician, and there was no, problem to play this at all, really. So, and of course, you, Maestro, playing the trombone. Do you know many duos with orchestra for mandolin and trombone? I'm starting to think that maybe it's the.
That's the only one.
You were looking a bit, well, I know quite a few. Yeah,
but
it was
the
great
other
fun.
music is, of course, your piece that you wrote for Ada Sinfonica, which
of course, yes. It's we get a little excerpt from it here. Yeah. Yeah, and
oh wow.
The scary thing about writing this kind of music for an orchestra, I mean, you know it, of course, is that they will never play together, right? But I remember so much when I came to Alicante, to your hotel suite, and you played me the general rehearsal, the dress rehearsal, and I was like, wow, this is fantastic. You really know how to do this kind of music, don't you? You've done it for years, and yeah.
It's fun, and when you have a good orchestra, this was young people. It's an absolutely brand new orchestra started, and they are doing exceptionally well. This orchestra, and when you have that, and when you have my sort of stubbornness, because I don't never give up, and when you have the willingness of young people, you can go as far as you wish. So that's beautiful. And your fantastic trombone concerto is on there too, and the little Nilsson thing, isn't it?
It is. Of course, yeah.
The Nilsson Egland piece.
Yeah, it's a great pleasure to do this on European Gramophone. I'm a bit nervous, but yeah, it's only a week.
Will be very, very nice. But then let's go to tonight's wonderful. We have Kristi Dårar, the Fools of Christ, and they're singing these beautiful. I mean, these two voices. They're fantastic. They play guitar and double bass.
Yeah.
So let's hear what they're up to. What sort of release we have tonight.
Kornet har sin vila djupt i frusen jord. Ej dött det väckes av ditt skaparord. Kärlek från Gud åt allting ger du liv. Kärlek med ditt ljus kom hos oss förbliv. Han blev hängd på korset i en grav lagd ner. Ingen enda väntar möta honom mer.
It's great. It's like two sort of anonymous people singing psalms, and they're also an atheist and an agnostic, but they sing about Jesus. And this Fool of Christ, you can see the picture there.
It's
There
fantastic
is.
pictures. Yeah.
Yeah, this is like these guys, the fools of Christ. There were some people that they could say whatever they like, and they would not be hanged.
Yeah,
Because they
real
were
rebels of their
afraid
time. I
that
mean,
they
yeah.
thought that Christ was sort of protecting them in heaven. So they didn't dare to do anything with them. They could do and say whatever they liked. And it's quite an amazing phenomenon. So
Should we? Do you think should we bring Anki Svan? I'm a bit nervous actually to bring her on. I never met her and so on. But
oh, let's go. Let's bring Anki Svan on.
Could we play some music?
Play the next track. Play some stuff for and bring her on.
Wow.
Kärleken når långt bortom död och grav. Kärlek med ditt ljus, kom och dröj hos oss kvar.
Anki, are you there?
Yes,
Welcome, Anki.
Thank you.
Wow. Where are you?
I'm currently on a job.
What sort of job? That sounds very mysterious. Can you hear us?
Yes.
Yes. What sort of job?
Yes, I can hear you. How are you?
Very good.
Great.
How are you?
Yeah, very good. Now,
yes, a wonderful recording.
Yes, you sang so beautiful. We're so happy. And we are very proud, Anki.
Thank you.
That also we did not expect with something so different from what we normally do. This is like completely another field. And with two anonymous artists, that we will have such a success with the streaming. Your album, your songs have streamed already 137,000.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Yeah, not so bad.
It was 90,000, but it's 130,000.
Yeah,
that's
absolutely.
Wonderful.
So what do you think? What do you think? Could you tell us why do you think this seems too popular? What is talking? What? Have any idea?
Sorry, why it became so popular?
Yeah. What do you think is the reason?
I think these are songs that they are very known, and well, perhaps not this song, but at least Härliga jorden and Blott en dag are classics, and we do them perhaps in a slightly different way that perhaps both can appeal to Christians and non-Christians, I think.
Yeah, but the thing is, they don't only seem to stream in Sweden; they stream internationally too. So there must be something. Yeah,
my God, I have no idea why, but that is wonderful.
I can tell you, I had the opportunity to play this new track from you today, actually, the Kornet har sin vila, to a lady. She is in her 80s, and she's from Minnesota. And she heard this and she said, oh my God, this is Minnesotan folk music, but I can tell that it's older. And of course it is. This has to do with Swedish Scandinavian folk music, exported to America, because of course Minnesota is a very Scandinavian-ish, hood. So yes, she was very touched, to hear this kind of harmonies and melodies and so forth.
Yes, and the songs are really beautiful, I think. And sorry if my answers are a bit late. It is because I have a bad reception where I am.
Yeah,
On
but
that's no
Neptunus.
problem. We can live
It's
with that. But can I say something? Can you play another example, Per? Something from a different, something more to get the atmosphere, and we can talk about analyze why it's such a hit.
From another tune, you mean?
Yeah. Or whatever you like to play. We have some.
Oh my God! I have to prepare, maestro.
But you have some old clips.
Some old clips, yes, I do. Just could you give me approximately 45 seconds?
But Anki,
yes.
can you hear me? I think we also looking very, very much forward to your release on the 2nd of March. Could you tell us a little bit about that, your solo career that you are going on to?
Well, I'm still sing and play together with Lars, of course. But this is sort of my first solo album. And it is an album about my life and my experiences. And it is also an album about people who have meant much to me. My best friend, for example, Dr. Chivago, I call him, and also another close friend of mine, Dick Frey, who has helped me a lot when I have felt lost in life. But the first song, the first single, will be called Dramatentrappan. And this is a song, this is where we meet Anki Svan for the first time. And we meet her on sitting on the stairs just outside Dramaten, a Swedish theater in Stockholm. And she is in tears. She has gotten her heart broken, and she has lost her wallet. And she has become much too fond of the bottle. And when she's sitting there in tears, a guardian angel shows. And this is a real guardian angel. It is a woman named Frida. And the song Dramatentrappan is dedicated to her, but it is also dedicated to my family, and yes. So I am very excited.
Wonderful. And I hear also you are
with the recording, I think.
I hear you are also doing this with the Swedish Chamber Orchestra on the 16th of February. Is that right?
It is on 17th of February, yes, in Örebro.
And this would be work to solo with the Swedish Chamber.
I have arranged. Yes, I have arranged one of the songs. I will play together with my wonderful band, Three Wonderful Men.
That's a great name for a band, Three Wonderful Men.
Wonderful. And we will play 4 songs on stage in Örebro Concert Hall, and the last song, and the song about the famous Dick Frey, will be with band and orchestra.
Wow!
So I have made an arrangement for the band and the orchestra, and it will be very much fun to do this. And I hope that people will enjoy it. I think the Swedish radio is going to record the concert. So, so we better play.
What an
good.
enormous start on an absolutely new career.
Yes, I'm on the verge of a new career. Yes,
That's amazing.
yes.
But now let's go back to.
Yeah.
Do you have something with?
Yes, I did find some of some of your, Anki, some of the Kristi Dårar's major hits, the famous hymn of Härlig är jorden.
Yeah.
Is that appropriate to play? I don't know, while you're sitting on Saturn, Anki, or Uranus, or where are you?
I am on a job. We can.
You're everywhere.
The song.
Let's listen to a short excerpt of Härlig är jorden, will we? Yes, here it is.
Yes.
Härlig är jorden, härlig är Guds himmel, skön är själarnas pilgrimsgång. Genom det fagra riken på jorden går vi till paradis med sång.
Wow, absolutely beautiful, Anki. And this religious Christian theme, could you tell us a bit why the fascination for this religious music?
Well, I think it at first it was Lars' idea. I also want to give my best from Lars, who is at rehab, but he will soon be out. And this was sort of his idea. We always loved singing together, and he has priest connections. So perhaps that's why he wanted to sing these religious songs. I don't know actually, but I like them very much. And
his father and his grandfather.
Yes.
His father and his grandfather was like almost bishops. So what were they? What are they called?
Yeah, almost a bishop. Yes, domprost. I think it's called.
Wow.
Yes, and I think this. It doesn't matter whether you believe in God or not. You can listen to these songs and just enjoy them. And
the text too.
I myself, I'm very uncertain. Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No. We are talking. It's a bad connection.
No, I agree with you, Anki. I mean, listening to Härlig är jorden, you don't have to be a very religious person to I mean, the knowledge of life, and it's very, it's very profound lyrics. So it's beautiful. I mean, that's what's kind of my input to it. I mean, it's fantastic music, and the lyrics are amazing. So
yeah, it's fantastic.
Yes, I agree.
And we have, and the release, is it out? Can you see if it's out?
Wow, I don't think so, Maestro. I'm sorry. The release is on Wednesday, but sometimes Spotify and Apple Music is kind to us, because these days we're streaming quite a lot, aren't we? Let me see here. Kristi Dårar. Oh my God, it's out.
Oh, wonderful.
It's out there on 250 digital platforms. I will post the link here on the commentary field. It's out.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's time. Time is out now. Anki, thank you so much for being. I know that you are a little bit shy and doesn't really want to do this. So we appreciate a lot that you are actually commenting.
Yes, it was fun. I enjoyed talking to you, and I love what you are doing.
Thank you very much.
European gramophone.
Thank you very much. So you have a nice song to end this program with.
I was thinking actually, we've been playing this Härliga jorden, but there's really nothing more beautiful than that one. So can we please hear it again? And the interpretation of the Kristi Dårar is one of my favorite all time. So could we please, if you don't disagree, listen to it once?
Go ahead.
Thank you so much for tonight, people. Stream along and like our Facebook page, Instagram, you know it. And Anki Svan, you're soon about to hear more from her. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Tidevarv komma, tidevarv försvinna, släkten följa släktens gång. Aldrig förstummas tonen från himlen i sjön.